Not us in the middle of the fucking street about to fucking answer jujitsu questions.
What's your full name?
Zion Nazir Monroe.
What is your jiu-jitsu belt?
I'm a 4-stripe purple.
What got you into jiu-jitsu?
Originally to do fight choreography for a film. Then a few months of training, I actually really liked the art itself. And to be honest with you, I've never felt healthier doing it. So now I just like to compete, I like to train, and I'm starting to like teaching as well.
How do you explain a Sunday open mat J Pages Jiu-Jitsu here?
The Sunday open mat, I like to explain it as like a jiu-jitsu potluck, if you will. A lot of different looks, a lot of different guys and girls come from different places. Some are leg lockers, some are wrestlers, some are judo guys and girls. It's a good, safe atmosphere, I think, that we've created to kind of test your game and your skill level against people that you normally wouldn't have the opportunity to. And then also, I think it's a great communion opportunity, right? So we meet a lot of new faces, make new friends, and we all take care of each other. You know, it's like church for the warriors, if you will.
You feel like people come here, of course, to have fun, pro MMA fighters, regular jiu-jitsu guys. Do you think they come here to have an escape from their everyday life or their everyday background, I guess?
I think it is, yes. I think it's an escape to refresh the mind and soul. I really do. I think we have people that come here regularly on Sundays. They drive up from up north in Flagstaff. Some of them come from East Valley. People drive like an hour to come to our open mats, and I think it has a lot more to do with the individuals that we've gotten to meet up here, as opposed to how much mat space that we actually have. I think the only thing we're missing is a cookout at the end, but everything else it's all love here, and that's Sunday's some of my best days here at J Pages.
How do you feel about competition?
Competition-wise, I love our comp team. I love our comp practices. I think it's some of the hardest practices anyone has ever had, and it shows, especially here at Open Mat, when we get to roll against people that don't train with us. Our technique, I think, because we do the ecological approach, is very sound. Our game is very tight and it's very specific. And so I think that sets us apart competition-wise across the board, because we are very, very intricate and very focused when we're competing about what the move is, why the move is, and what's the next step in the transition. And I think we display that very well here on Sundays at Open Mat.
What got you into being here every day?
The initial start was definitely self-defense. Out of all of my father's sons, I am the smallest. So I used to get picked on a lot by my younger and older brothers. So I definitely wanted to learn how to fight in that sense. But over the years, it has become an outlet for both my mental and my spirit, I think. So there are concepts that my brain can grasp in here that outside in the regular workforce, whether it be acting, whether it be bartending, I'm not able to implement physically what I learn on the mats, but I am able to implement, psychologically what I learn. And so it gives my brain and body a break from the routine, the over and over again. Because whether or not, it doesn't matter if someone's good at wrestling, I can use judo. If someone's good at judo, I can use wrestling. If someone's good at striking, I can use ground game. And so because of those aspects, and I want to be the best fighter that I can, I'm never done learning, right? So it doesn't matter how long I do jiu-jitsu, I can always go back and learn Muay Thai or touch up something better in Muay Thai or judo. So I think my favorite part is there is no light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel just changes as you travel through your journey in martial arts, regardless of what style it might be.
Nice. And you said that this is some sort of outlet for people with like depression or might be lost spiritually or I don't know, like somebody that might come back from just getting bullied. This is an outlet for this. Do you feel that a lot of people here at Open Mat are able to come here and share that feeling?
Absolutely, 1,000%. I think personally everyone should take a style of martial arts at least once in their life. because there is something very beautiful and there's a lot of value in learning how to do something dangerous in a safe environment. And so what I mean by that is it's the same thing like learning how to ride a bike. No one gets on a bike and knows how to do a wheelie, right? You have to learn how to ride the bike with the training wheels. Then you take the training wheels off. Then you have somebody kind of guide you with the bike leaning backwards. Learning how to do dangerous things, you have to play that trick on the mind. I think everyone can kind of contest with anything in the fight sport. When you learn to do something, you fail at it first, but you fail at it with survival. And once you survive, your brain realizes that it's not going to kill you. And so that concept or that move or that technique becomes easier every single time. And that surviving the danger and getting out of that mental block is overcoming the depression or anxiety, because that's what it is. When you're depressed and when you're anxious, you feel trapped. Coming in here and feeling physically trapped and knowing that you're going to come out as long as you tap, or you can learn how to sweep, or you work this technique to get out of it, it creates that level of comfort in being in a place of uncomfort. And that is essential, and I think overall the most important aspect of battling depression and anxiety.
What is your favorite thing from open mat? Like, of course the rolls are nice. What is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about open mat, and this is going to sound kind of insane, but I love the fact that it's proof that we as humans can be both violent and very peaceful all at the same time. A lot of people here at open mat are some of the most dangerous people here in the valley. Across the board, we have MMA fighters, there's firefighters, there's officers, there are people in here who are learning how to fight, to actually use it and utilize it in their everyday life. And yet, when we come here, everyone's smiling, everyone hugging, everyone's dancing. Sometimes we have a cookout at the end. So I think it's just so beautiful and blissful to see that many dangerous people under one roof, and yet it's the safest place in Tempe when it's going on.
Thank you.